Three, two, one.
Hello, and welcome to the latest episode of the WrassleCast. This is episode number 224, and it is a ladies' night. I am your host, Dee Dee Janae, and with me, as always, is Jade. Say hi, Jade.
Hi, Jade.
And our other guest is the birthday girl, Tatiana Janine.
Hey,
Go
it's
Tati.
my birthday. Hey, it's my birthday. Hey,
Happy
Tati. It's your
birthday.
birthday. Thank you.
So, in honor of your birthday, we're doing a little drinking game. We discussed a little bit of the details beforehand. Keyword number one is Elias. Every time we say Elias, you, Tati, you, Jade, you, viewers or listeners, will take a drink. A drink of what is not my business. So, you will take a drink.
And if you
Jade,
don't drink and you smoke, then that's okay too.
what's her passwords? It's none of my business.
Take a toke.
Jade, do you
Yes.
want to pick a name of somebody on the main roster of Raw or SmackDown to contribute to said game?
Um, let's do in honor of him getting his street cred today. Let's do Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso, or just the Usos in general.
Okay, so we'll use the Usos in general and Elias. Every time you hear one of those, take a drink. Speaking of an Uso, Jimmy was arrested either early last night, sometime this week, but trying to get buck with some popo because he don't really think he black, so he ain't really think nothing's gonna happen to him.
He's like, I'm good.
Luckily for him, I guess the people who arrested him were wrestling fans and they did not shoot him, so he's fine. We'll see if WWE punishes him or not. As of right now, he should be on the card for Elimination Chamber, but we'll see how that goes.
WWE released a statement that basically said, that's his business.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Okay.
I guess, because he really wasn't arrested like for a DUI or anything. And it was kind of like no harm, no foul. So
He
maybe
had
they're
Naomi
just
driving the
like,
getaway car.
right.
She's a real one. Mandy would never.
Oh, don't
Mandy would
even.
cry in the car. She's like, "Don't take it."
And like, I think it should be noted that all of this happened like in Detroit.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Well, it's not your fault. Everybody wants to drink when they're in Detroit.
Exactly.
Okay. For this week, we have another pay-per-view coming up. The Elimination Chamber will take place on Sunday.
Wait, we got more news.
Gosh. What news?
Chris Jericho's rematch with Kenny Omega is coming up.
Oh.
The rematch that we thought was not going to happen. And Undertaker, he's going to be at StarCast too. I think they said
Heard
this is
about
like his
that.
first non-WWE appearance in like forever.
I
Yeah.
heard about that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was it.
that's good. Oh, so this week, the hashtag for Elimination Chamber is ChamberCast. Quickly, we'll be playing Who You Got. First match on the list is a no DQ match, Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin. Me, myself, personally, I have Braun Strowman. Jade, who you got?
Braun.
Perfect. Tati, who you got?
Braun all day.
All day. Okay, next match, WWE Intercontinental Championship. It is a 2-on-1 handicap match. It is your champion, boring ass Bobby Lashley, and his nephew Leo Rush
Oh God.
versus Finn Balor. Jade, who you got?
It's Finn's time. I got Finn.
I agree. Tati, who you got?
Big Daddy Finn.
If he
First of
did
all,
go.
all of them abs. Because somebody sent Tatiana Janine a picture of Finn Balor for her birthday, and I seen
Did.
it.
I have like as my wallpaper on my phone, I have this photo and it's shot from his crotch
Oh,
up.
oh.
And I'm like, wow. Just all this white thigh all on my phone in his print. Like
all that white meat, huh?
I
all
would
that
not be able
white
to
meat
focus.
glory.
Every time I looked at my phone, I'd be like, just grunting. Ooh. Okay, so everybody knows when we record.
Okay,
I also.
DMX grunting into the
I'm
phone.
sorry. Listen, on the side note, everybody knows when we record, I also watch My 600-Pound Life, and this man just got into the taxi. So you know I was waiting to see was he about to take a tumble like our girl last week.
Oh my gosh.
He ain't
When
tumble though. He made it just fine.
she fell,
But
I just seen people fall in the cab and get stuck between the back seat and the front seat.
I'm not laughing.
And
That's
the
not
dude was like,
okay.
man, he was helping his mom get in, and he was like, oh, everybody looking at us. I'm like, that's messed up. That's
okay, so
messed
apparently
up.
the problem is getting out of the taxi. It ain't getting in. Cause he
No,
had to
this
do
one
his.
had a problem getting in.
Oh, okay. Well, this guy I'm looking at right now, he had that hesitant foot, just like old girl, but he stuck his landing.
When she wrote,
He's good. You know, it's Black History Month. You can't be falling out on the street.
she did not stick hers at all.
No, she didn't. Little Miss
she had,
Scarlett took a tumble.
she had burgers on her mind.
Jesus. Okay,
Oh my
okay.
god.
Let's focus. WWE Cruiserweight Champion Buddy Murphy, who's the champion, versus Akira Tozawa.
I don't even know who Buddy
Uh,
Murphy is.
he's handsome. He is a
Oh, is
handsome
he?
Caucasian man. Yes.
Is he little? Of course he is. He's on 205 Live.
He looks big. He looks like he was big and got to 205. Like he
Oh,
probably
he
like
is a little
210.
cute little
Yeah, he's
Australian
cute.
thing, ain't he?
He real cute. Tati, who you got?
Champ retains.
Okay. Jay.
I'm gonna pick him just because I think he cute.
They're not terrible. Same. Same deal. Okay, next is the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship. McMiz versus the Usos.
Drink
Take a
up,
shot.
ladies. This
Oh.
special birthday drink I made in honor of Miss
Oh.
Tatiana.
Yeah, if anybody wants to know, we currently have a spiked smoothie, Sequilla with a straw in it,
With the crazy straw, purple one.
with a purple crazy straw, and I am sipping the finest of limoncello, snatched from my good friend's bar.
And Don's probably drinking some craft stout or porter in the production booth.
A good IPA, you know how he is.
Or an IPA. Yeah, it
He
is.
some,
It's winter.
He likes some dark
He likes
liquors for women.
Yeah, like
I guess. I don't know what Don from. If she light skinned, retract all my statements. All right.
Okay, go ahead,
All right,
Didi.
oh, who you got? Ooh,
Who you got?
Oh, I'll go first. I have the Usos because I don't believe in McMiz as a team, and it's weird.
It is awkward. You know, Shane and Miz probably didn't think Jimmy literally meant the penitentiary, but apparently he did. So I'm gonna go with the Usos.
We have confirmation from the booth that he is indeed drinking an IPA.
Well, there it is.
With pineapple. You have to know your production.
Airs.
You have to know your team.
We know them.
Tatiana, who you got?
I'm rooting for everybody black adjacent. So the
Black
Usos.
adjacent. I mean, the minute the cops say he feared for his life, you're pretty much you're a nigga at that point.
Yeah. And McMiz sounds like some weird McDonald's item that has melted cheese and bacon on it. Like I'm tired.
McMiz. It's the
like
McRib adjacent.
Like a McRib with cheese whiz on it.
And
I
bacon.
see it.
Ew.
Bacon bits though, not real bacon.
With mac sauce.
People eat that?
People eat a lot of weird shit. Speaking of food,
so
never mind. I don't want to get into it. But there was a graph on French fries, and they tried it with how they rank Checkers fries.
Oh, they try to put checkers in like the crappy space, and I will not have that slander. That is very anti-black.
It is. Ain't nothing better than, well, ain't much better than a checkers fry. I say it
You,
like that.
you give me some fresh checker fries, you have a piece of my heart.
I
And a
agree.
tequila with a straw.
A
Yep,
crazy straw.
Straight out the bottle.
A
just
purple
straight
crazy straw.
right out of the fridge or the freezer. And
Yeah, you gotta keep it chilled. Mm-hmm.
We got a little distracted because I don't want to talk about the WWE Raw Women's Championship.
Let's talk about Ruby Riot though, and how she is
Uh,
the future women's champion.
but is she the future as in Sunday or as in the future future?
Oh no, she no
oh,
like
the
future,
future,
like after SummerSlam future.
future.
Okay, so everybody got Ronda.
I didn't even know this was a match until like
It's a
yesterday.
match.
I
Okay,
was
but
like, what?
here's the specifics on how you play who you got. It's not when you're a champion. It's not who retains. It's literally who wins the match. But
I got
again, never mind, because even if the other girls come in, Ronda's still gonna win by DQ. So yeah,
right. Vince
we
loves
all
his
have
blonde.
Ronda.
He
All
loves his
right.
blonde.
Oh, as he exhibited on Monday.
Charlotte, Ronda. How many times has Alexa had the championship? He loves all his blondes except Natty, apparently.
Natty's boring.
Oh,
Poor
but she's
Natty.
so
Oh,
sweet.
they don't like Dana either. They don't give Dana because they're not dainty. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Charlotte is a million feet tall, but she's still thin.
She's
Like,
also the
and
daughter of
she's got
Charlotte
nepotism
is
on her
shaped
side.
like an
yeah, nepotism.
eraser.
Like
Charlotte
a
is
what?
shaped like one of those hand
Like
erasers after you used it a lot on one side. Like very box Chevy. Like, have you ever
she's
seen a
she's
spinner with butterfly doors?
she's like all shoulders and boobs, no hips, no thighs.
Dee Dee, what's the
Nothing.
dude's name that I always talk about from Family Guy? What's the one in the wheelchair?
Wait, what's his name? Shit, what's his name?
He's got
Um,
like the big upper body and
Joe Swanson.
Joe Swanson.
Joe
that's
Swanson.
exactly how Charlotte is shaped. Nailed it. Nailed it.
Oh God. Oh Lord. Oh
Oh,
gosh. Okay. Next, the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship in a tag team elimination chamber. Entering first will be Sasha and Bailey and Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. Also
you mean
defeating.
just Bailey?
Right.
No, Sasha
Sasha's
got
track record
cleared.
these last 2 weeks has been a little, suspect.
Sasha got cleared. Hopefully, she won't turn her back on her best friend again.
We should definitely play a over under how long will it be until she's limping out of the chamber, going to the back with an injury. And Bailey's just in
Oh.
there by herself getting her
Yep.
ass kicked.
I feel
Bailey.
like they can get through Mandy and Sonya, but probably whenever Nia and Tamina come in, that'll be the end of that.
Yeah.
But speaking
Oh,
of Nia and Tamina, Liv and Sarah, Peyton Royce and Billy Kay, the double iconics, and Carmella and Naomi. So, ladies, who you got?
the obvious choice for me would be Nia and Tamina, but I know better. Vince ain't putting no strap on Tamina. So I'm going to go with the Riot Squad.
Really?
Yep.
What about
I
you, Foxy?
I was also thinking the obvious choice would be the not cousins, but I just think that's a little bit too obvious and too
Mm-hmm.
boring. So my heart says that the Iconics are our first women tag champions.
Now, I will say they have been giving a lot of of those video packages that are cementing we're best friends. We grew up together. This would be
Yes, they have
iconic.
been selling it the last 2 weeks
Yeah.
specifically. They've really been selling it, and that's why my heart is like, maybe it's them.
I see it. It makes sense. I'm still gonna go with Sasha and Bailey. I'll be disappointed. It's fine. So I'll play the game. That's all right. And then your last match of that night will be the WWE Championship Elimination Chamber. Daniel Bryan versus Samoa Joseph, Jefferson Hardy, Kofi
Jefferson.
Kingston,
Randall Orton.
Randall Orton, who gets to enter last, and AJ Styles. Personally, I mean, it is Black History Month, so I can go ahead and be wrong and say Kofi Kingston. Yeah, I got Kofi.
Logically, looking at it logically, well, we already know AJ Styles wants to take more, like be with his family more, so it ain't gonna be him. Uh, it ain't gonna be Jeff.
Mm-mm.
Randy is boring.
But they love Randy.
Who loves Randy though?
The Kings of Caucasus. They love
Exactly.
Randy. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say they ain't gonna put the strap on Samoa Joe. They need to, but
So who you got?
oh, that's a. I don't know. Come back to me. I'm
All
gonna table
right.
this till after Tatiana goes.
I'm rooting for everybody black, but logically, I feel like I feel like they might shock us a little bit and actually put it on Samoa Joe.
I was
Hey,
leaning more towards Samoa Joe. Put me down for Samoa Joe.
I like it. I'm a big fan of it. So that's that.
That paper mache, recyclable, earth friendly belt.
Listen, that
Oh,
hip shit
Captain
is
Planet ass
crazy.
belt, get out
Right.
my face.
That reusable, recycle, use your blue bag belt. No.
I
Need the
bet
old
he
belt
really
back.
just goes home and sings the Captain Planet theme song to Birdie with that damn belt on.
It's an environmentally friendly belt.
We're the
Uh,
Planeteers. You can be one too. Cause saving our
Saving our
planet is
planet
the
is the
thing to
thing to
do.
do. Looting and polluting is not the way. Hear what Captain Planet has to say.
Really?
The power
The
is
power
yours.
is yours.
Really, y'all?
Daniel
What?
Bryan is Captain Planet.
Just because you're not hip, Jade.
I didn't really watch Captain Planet like that.
I mean, it was only 2 good seasons. Then they switched out all the little voice characters like I wasn't supposed to notice. And I was like,
I was too
bitch,
busy
that's not
watching
Gaia.
like He-Man, She-Ra, and Jim and the Holograms
First of all, they had Tim Curry. They had
and
Oprah
Rainbow Bright.
Winfrey. They had everybody who mattered. Like,
On Captain Planet. Oprah was on Captain Planet.
she was Gaia.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. See, I didn't watch it.
And Tim Curry
I
was
didn't know.
Mal. Mm-hmm.
I didn't know.
Like, Captain
Okay.
Planet had all the people. Okay, now
I
we're on to
see.
Raw. You
In
got it,
Grand
Jade?
Rapids, Michigan. I got it. This is before Jimmy got almost dead. So we're in Grand Rapids, not Detroit, but we know he put your hair. He was ready to put his hair up and square up. So Grand Rapids, Michigan. Monday Night Raw. We got Stephanie and Triple H in the ring waiting. Stephanie takes the mic, welcomes everybody to Monday Night Raw, plugs Elimination Chamber, panders to the audience a little bit, talks about how they're going to have this match for the first WWE Women's Tag Titles. These aren't the first women's tag titles. It's the first in a long time, but anyway, tomato, tomato, right? Who cares about history? Why people been rewriting history since the beginning of time.
Ooh,
So
Okay.
Stephanie, right? I'll drink to that. Stephanie then plugs Ruby Riott versus the Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey, and clearly this is the part that I fast forwarded through because I don't remember that. And then Triple H says Ronda will go on to defend her title at WrestleMania at 35, which basically just told us that Ronda's going to retain at WrestleMania 35 against Becky Lynch. But here's the rub: if she's able to defeat Riott, we already know what's up. Ronda didn't sign a 1-year deal to drop the title of Ruby Riott. So then we get a video package of the recent goings on between Becky and Steph and Triple H, and fans chant for Becky. Stephanie says, despite what happened last week, she and Triple H are willing to do what's quote unquote best for business and give us what we want. She wants to hear from Becky's doctors on her injury. She's about to bring them out, and Becky's music hits. Michael Cole, who is apparently still given a microphone every week, mentions how despite the suspension...
Kill it with fire!
I'll never forget the day Brock Lesnar F-bombed him out of his shoes. I bring that up every WrassleCast. Anyway, so Cole says that despite the suspension, Becky showed up at the weekend events and quote unquote invaded them without permission. She's the man. She can do what she wants, Michael Cole. Becky takes the mic, taunts the authority. I don't know. Are they still called that for what happened last week? Triple H says everything happened fast. He wants to move on. He's going to be the bigger man. He's going to apologize. He mentions that Becky saw her own doctors, but WWE doctors are also on the case, said they found no tear, no structural damage to the knee. She's 100% cleared, is what the doctors believe. She just needs a few more weeks of rehab. So as of now, Becky's suspension is lifted. Her match at WrestleMania 35 is still on. Stephanie starts hyping up Lynch and Rousey, says the match will happen if Becky apologizes. And so they go on. Right. Don't be sorry. They go on and on and on and on and on and on and on about apologies and how Becky's a role model. And Stephanie says Becky's stubborn. And Becky says Stephanie STF. Becky says she doesn't trust them or Vince McMahon because, as we all know, the family's been screwing people and fans for decades. She didn't say the fans. I just threw that in. Exactly. And so Becky goes on and tells Stephanie to shove her apology up her arse. The fans go crazy, right? I'm in the living room like, yeah, let her know.
Becky.
So they started yelling at each other. I'm like, oh, we finna get a Becky Stephanie fight? I mean, I'm with it. Triple H jumps in like, y'all need to relax. You know how he is. He's on his zen. And he basically told Becky, like, this ain't the hill you want to die on. You need to put your pride aside. You need to go to WrestleMania and blah, 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 and some more boring stuff. And Triple H's like, I'm going to give you till the end of the night to apologize. If you want to do this, you need to apologize. You got till the end of the night. Are you really going to step up and be the man? Or are you going to throw it all away? Choice is yours. He did a mic drop, right? Walks off with Stephanie. He stops on the apron, looks back at Becky, and the fans are still going crazy. Becky, 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 And then that's when Sasha's music hits, and then Bayley's, and then we get this it's not a triple threat. Whatever tag match this is, it's to see who's going to enter the Elimination Chamber first or last. First. Loser enters the Elimination Chamber first. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So basically, Sasha gets hurt again, like she did last week, and left Bailey high and dry.
Sasha is me in gym class in high school.
So basically, Tamina and Nia pinned Bailey, so Bailey and Sasha have to enter first. So then we go backstage. Becky's walking, but she ain't walking with Elias.
Hey. Drink.
Hey. He getting his guitar ready because guess what? Elias is calling us after the commercial.
Okay, wait a minute.
Don, you edited the document as we JK, continue. So then continue.
Listen, too slow.
So then we come back from break, and Elias,
no, okay, all right,
is sitting in the ring.
I'm just gonna take
But
the straw out at this point.
right. So they cut to a backstage with Becky and Finn. At first, I thought it was like an error. I'm like, oh, they must be having some technical difficulties or something. But nah. So after, Finn gives Becky some advice, like put your pride aside, blah, blah, blah. This is your time. They having a little Irish, bonding moment there. So we go back to, he gives her something to chew on and think about. So we go back to the ring. I'm like, oh, they, maybe a little, they cut to the video too soon or whatever, cut to Elias too soon. Oh, Elias. So we go back to the ring, right? So we're ready for Elias, right? Y'all finna be toe up after this segment.
Yo, that one kicked me in the chest. Oh,
So back to Elias in the ring. Then
I
realized
need 12 seconds.
And then at this point, I realized, oh, it's not a mistake. They're doing this on purpose. So he's interrupted by a Seth Rollins video package on his road to WrestleMania, right? So Cole talks Rollins up. Then after all that, we get back to the ring. Elias is in there for another attempt at his performance. But then the Lucha House Party comes out and interrupts him. So they hit the ring, another commercial. Okay, Vince, how much money do you want? Back from the break, our boy is not happy. He has a Lucha music party, whatever, house party music cut. Rants about always being interrupted, and then had the audacity to say that his album was not nominated for a Grammy.
A travesty.
It is a travesty. It should have at least been,
Listen,
new artist of the year.
It's on my iTunes.
So Kalisto, they just don't know what they want to do with him. Says tonight they decided they do want to walk with our boy. You thought I was going to say Elias, didn't you? Drink up. So Elias, like, he ready to perform now. Ask everyone to silence their phones, hold their applause, shut their mouths. And he starts singing his newest hit. Basically dogging out the people of Grand Rapids, but I mean, it's Grand Rapids, so yeah. And then he asked the Lucha House Party what they think. Fans start yelling, "You suck." Kalisto says it sounds like he sucks, blah blah blah. They go back and forth, and Lucha Underground, wait, this ain't even Lucha, it's the Lucha House Party. I get the Luchas mixed up. Basically, they go back and forth, and Kalisto takes the guitar, plays a couple of chords, and then the people start going, Lucha, Lucha, Lucha. And Elias, drink, gives Kalisto his props, asks him if he wants to do duet. Elias grabs his guitar, drink again, smacks Kalisto over the head. Elias retreats backstage. He moves pretty gingerly and briskly, because I was like, one minute he was in the ring and the next minute he was standing at the top of the ramp. So yeah, so the Lucha House Party ended rather abruptly. So then we get Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre, the Scottish man versus the Irish man.
Funny.
Yeah.
Either way.
Long story short, Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush came out, to distract Finn. You can drink to that.
Yeah, you can. Those are house rules.
House rules. So Balor knocks Rush to the floor on Lashley. Balor goes back to work on Drew in the ring. Balor goes to the top of the coup de grace. But Lashley puts them hands on him. Pushed him down at the turnbuckle, gets the DQ. After the bell, the heels gang up on Balor. I was thinking about Jimmy Uso. That's why I said bail. The heels gang up on Balor. Music interrupts. Here comes, broke knees Kurt Angle to make the save. Comes in with the German suplex to Bobby Lashley, then to Drew. Rush runs in, but Angle puts him in the ankle lock. Fans are going crazy. Baron Corbin comes in with his Stacey Adams outfit on.
Oh my God.
So Corbin starts whooping on Angle, and then, Lashley and McIntyre join in, and then all of a sudden, here comes Country Strong, Ron, coming down. whooping on people, just like launching
Mm-hmm.
Lashley in the barriers. Drew stares Corbin down. They going at it, right? Right, going at it. So Strowman fights in and scoops Corbin for the running power slam, but Drew hits the apron and pulls Corbin to safety. He just saved his life. So basically, now we have a 6-man tag match because why? Vince is predictable. Long story short, Baylor, Kurt Angle, and Braun beat Bobby Lashley, Baron Corbin, and Drew McIntyre.
Mm-hmm.
So now, Michael Cole, again, why are you still here? We get a video from KO who says he's coming back. He's at the bowling alley. He's happy. He's with his family. He's been getting to spend time with them, but he's been watching Raw, and it's really hard for him to watch because he misses it. But he's coming back soon. He doesn't know if he's going to be on Raw or SmackDown, but the KO show is coming back. And then he steps up to the lane and throws a gutter ball. So I don't know if I should be excited about the KO show or have some skepticism because the brother can't even, throw a bowling ball.
Bowling is difficult.
Well, maybe he should get the bumpers
I'm a
on
big
the
fan
side.
of the bumpers. Big fan. Big
so
fan.
we got Ruby Riott versus Crazy Nikki Cross, who I like. We cut backstage to Becky, and then Rhonda confronts her and gives her some, we have the opportunity to make history, and we're women, and we should be doing this. And it's like, shut up, Rhonda. Nobody wants to see you.
No one cares what you have to say,
Nobody
Rhonda.
cares what you have to say. Holly Holmes said, what's up? Who was the other girl that beat her? That just beat Cyborg? She say what's up too. So Rousey tells Becky to quit cradling her ego. Rhonda, of all people, has the audacity, the unmitigated gall
to
tell somebody, the nerve, to talk about ego. Right, all the big words.
And she sat up
ego.
there and quoted her theme music. And I don't think anyone caught that, but she definitely was reciting the lyrics to Reputation.
Oh,
really? Why you tell me that?
I'm sorry. But I was like, wait, is this your theme? And I was like, it's definitely your theme.
She can't even, oh man. I mean, her promos are bad, but she ain't been reciting her lines. Anyway, she tells Becky to stop whining, start apologizing, even if she doesn't mean it. Rousey says Becky proves she's a coward and scared to fight her if she doesn't apologize. But didn't Chris Cyborg offer to fight Ronda, and Ronda never? But I digress. I mean, so who's the coward here? WrassleCast keeps gonna hate me. Whatever. Anyway, so back to the match. Ruby and Nikki. Nikki slams Ruby face first on the apron. Nikki looks to keep control, traps Ruby in the ring apron cover, and unloads on her. They get back in the ring. Nikki tries to mount more offense, but Ruby nails a right kick for the W. Back from break, and this is where I kind of checked out. I saw Seth Rollins, and I'm like, oh, he's so cute. And then Paul Heyman came out, and I was like, and I'm over it. Because Brock was not there.
Of course not.
Of course not. He's a part-timer. Why would he show up to work?
Who does
work?
That?
Work. Are we talking about work? Yeah. So Seth cuts a promo about how, he's so excited about punching his ticket to WrestleMania 35, winning the Royal Rumble. This has been a lifelong dream. He's on top of the world. And then the next night, Brock Lesnar F5'd him 6 times. He took some time off to go home and rest. He said he's in pain, but it's just the wear and tear of his career. He said he's never felt pain like those 6 F5s ever, but the good news is he took them and he's still standing. And he said,
we all got pain.
Exactly. And he said if he can stand, he can fight, he can stomp. And he said he can beat Brock Lesnar. And, he goes on and on about how people have asked if it's worth it and, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, Paul Heyman interrupts introduces himself. Of course, he does this big old introduction, for Brock. But of course, Brock's not there. What's new? Seth asks. Heyman says ignorance is bliss. He's here to educate Rollins. Heyman says Rollins is pontificating off the idea. I mean, he's using big words. Off the idea that all men are created equal, but they are not. I mean, we can look at Brock's face and know that all men are not created equal.
Or just Paul's body.
Or Paul's body. Yeah. I could say a whole bunch of stuff, but I want us to stay on track. So, Heyman asked Rollins if he really believes his DNA matches the DNA of Lesnar. I'm glad Seth Rollins' DNA does not match Brock Lesnar's DNA, because Seth is way more handsome. Yeah, doesn't he? That is what he looks like. Mm-hmm. An albino gorilla.
What was that movie that The Rock was in with that white gorilla? That one. Rampage. Yeah. That was Brock Lesnar.
That was Brock Lesnar? Mm-hmm. Did he get any credits at the end of the movie?
Uncredited role. He don't need that.
So Heyman goes on to praise Rollins as an athlete and performer, but he says that Brock is a beast predator. He's a sadist, and Rollins isn't. Basically, Rollins, you're not ready for all of this jelly, and basically just talking trash, telling Seth he's gonna lose, and and Seth, he not wanting to back down from a fight, but he said he will sacrifice his body and soul and burn in hell if it means Lesnar won't leave WrestleMania with the title. And he said, Paul Heyman, that ain't a prediction, it's a spoiler. And then here comes Dean Ambrose. Why? I don't know, because he didn't even renew his contract. So why are you here? Comes into the ring, stares down Ambrose. He motions for the mic. Rollins hands it to him. Ambrose only has one thing to say: slay the beast. That's it. Ambrose exits the ring, takes a seat at ringside. Ambrose music hits as Rollins. Like, if I could just get paid to come to work and say those 3 words and then chill for the rest of the night and make all that money. Just saying.
Yeah.
Oh, he did have a match with EC3. Did he have a match with EC1 and 2 before EC3? Or no? Okay. So EC3 versus Dean Ambrose. That was one of his better lines. Where's EC1 and 2? So EC3 Ambrose versus EC3. So Ambrose moves and EC3 charges into the ring post. Ambrose mounts some offense of his own. Ambrose with a clothesline for a 2 count. EC3 makes a comeback and smirks as he looks to put Ambrose away, but Ambrose rolls him up out of nowhere for the win. And why is Raw still on at this point?
Oh my God.
Why is it still on? Why? We're probably only 45 minutes in. Why? So we go backstage. Alexa Bliss approaches Becky. Bliss doesn't want Becky to apologize because the others look up to her. Becky says Bliss just wants to steal her spot at WrestleMania. Bliss says she'd never do that. Becky keeps calling Bliss out, and she finally says, fine, go out and be the one who sold out her pride, and you won't be the man anymore. And Becky says she'll be the one who sold out WrestleMania. Ooh. Speak on it, sis.
Well.
The Revival versus Chad Gable and Bobby Roode. I forgot Bobby Roode and Chad Gable were the tag team champions of Raw. That's how forgettable.
And they have matching robes now.
Oh, Chad Gable got a robe?
Yeah, they're not doing that weird thing where Chad is jumping out like a Jack in the Box in front of Bobby anymore. They now have matching robes and they're doing Bobby's intro together.
Oh, this is interesting. Because I was just about to say they need to put the strap on the Revival. And apparently they did.
Yeah, they did.
It
was a great match.
I'm telling, but remember I told you I checked out when Paul Heyman came out. I was like, I gotta go watch, The Neighborhood on demand or The Good Doctor on demand. One of those, major network TV shows. So yeah, long story short, it was a good match according to the birthday girl.
Hey.
And We have new Raw tag champions, the Revival. Finally, we've been waiting on it. And then the camera cuts backstage to Charlie Caruso catching up with the new champs in the gorilla position. So they're, channeling their inner Brock. They get hyped up when talking about how good they are and how long they've been telling each other and telling all this. So they cut a promo and congratulations to the Revival. So we're almost at the end of Raw, I guess. I don't know. But Becky's in the ring. Time to see if she's going to apologize. Stephanie says it's been a long night. We're ready to find out if you're going to live your dream. It's your choice, Becky. Triple H is like, we want this, we want this to work out. And they're hyping the match, hyping Ronda, hyping Becky. You guys can make history. All you got to do is apologize. It's not about us. This is your moment. Embrace it, grab it, So, yeah. So Becky still thinks, they want her nowhere near the match with Ronda. She's been getting advice all night. She doesn't trust Triple H or Stephanie. I wouldn't either. She got angry when she saw her opportunity being taken away from her. And then the fans chanted, knock them out. Becky did lay hands on them. Becky says, if all is keeping her from her dream is two little words, Becky says she's sorry. So she caved and swallowed her pride. And, now with the nonsense out the way, she's got a clear path to WrestleMania. Triple H congratulates her. Hey, that's it. Everything's great. Becky laughs, starts cutting a promo on Ronda. The music hit, and out comes Ronda Rousey, stares at Becky. Then here comes Vinnie Mac. Why is he up past his bedtime? I don't know. He says he came out there to do something before they did something silly. And this could be one of the greatest matches of all time. Becky's bigger than WWE, but she has a bad attitude. And so does Ronda Rousey. So Vince says Becky's not the man, he is. But I don't see no merchandise with Vince McMahon's face on it with the man, but whatever. That's neither here nor there.
Well,
he suspends Becky for 60 days, putting her back 5 days after WrestleMania. Says they need someone to replace her, someone who can take Rousey to her limit. We need his golden girl, Charlotte Flair. Brings out Flair. Of course, the universe is like, hell to the no. No, we don't want her. We sick of looking at her.
And her new teeth.
Her new
so
teeth.
White.
Her redone boobs.
Large.
Y'all see, she's trying to get a little booty back there. I don't know.
She's probably trying to gain weight so she could get a BBL so she could stop looking like a box Chevy. But
so she can stop looking like Joe Swanson?
Yes. Her teeth are so white. They voted against Martin Luther King Jr. Day in Arizona. Like, her teeth are racist white. Like, they are so white and aggressive for no reason.
They don't look real either.
They don't. They just look bad. Like,
I don't know if they're just like too big and she can't close her mouth. She's just always smiling. But anyway, Ronda and Becky are like confused. Vince raises Charlotte Flair's arm, says she's going to be the new champion. Vince, we know that's your golden girl. It's okay. Ugh. And of course, Flair has been trolling all the fans. So I guess she's a heel now, trolling all the fans on, social media. But I mean, I'm tired of her. Not to take away from her accomplishments, but can we stop? There are so many other women that are deserving of opportunities, and they just keep handing her opportunity after opportunity. I'm tired of it.
It's so old.
Over it. Ooh. But she has her marching orders. She's just doing what she's getting paid to do. Or what her... Is Ric Flair like a producer for WWE or something? He has a lot of influence, clearly. Anyway. And that is your go home episode of Monday Night Snooze for #ChamberCast Elimination Chamber on Sunday.
Before I get into SmackDown, I want to invite you all to go to cspn.us, look at some of our wonderful sponsors. You can find them at the top under Keep Our Podcast Free, I believe. One of our favorite sponsors is Amazon.com. It's Valentine's Day, the day that we're recording this, but Valentine's Day is any day. You should never wait on Valentine's Day to show the love to your significant other. At least that's what trash ass men say, right? So if they're telling the truth, then they can go on Amazon.com through our website, hit up the things, buy some things. If you need some things for the bedroom, Amazon has that too. A lot of it is on Amazon Prime. You'll have it by probably Saturday afternoon. So again, CSPN.us. All right. So Smacky Downey was in Toledo, Ohio. They immediately start with the clip of Vince McMahon being an asshole, and taking the things from Becky. Charlotte comes out, mostly to booze. She shows, she points at the WrestleMania sign, says it was her destiny. She wishes she could say her heart is breaking for Becky, but it isn't. The fans stand for Becky. Flair goes on about Becky and says, we all know that Flair is the backbone of the division, the franchise player. And it's like, yeah, but not because you're talented. It's because the bookers have no imagination. That's a totally
Pretty
different
much.
thing. Totally different thing. So Flair says that she is a winner. She is because of booking, but we digress. Flair says that Vince chose her because he made a smart business decision. He chose a future Hall of Famer over someone that's just had a few good months. Excuse me. Fans chant for Becky again. Flair mocks Becky for not coming out. Again, she's suspended, so technically she wouldn't be there. Flair goes on and says Vince chose her because WrestleMania is the biggest match of the year, and he's not going to risk it on a flash in the pan like Becky Lynch. Rude. Flair says we may not
Rude.
be happy with Vince's decision, but she can promise WrestleMania will be like every other pay-per-view she's ever main evented. Everyone will be standing on their
Boo.
fate doing "This is awesome" chants. The only way that's gonna happen is like if she beats up Ronda, in which case that probably, yeah, probably. But don't nobody care if it's just a match.
Nobody cares about her or Ronda at this point.
At
Like
all.
I think ever since people turned on Ronda, they have been very confused, and I don't know what's so hard to understand about love Ronda, like Ronda, hate Ronda. WWE fans, they really just want to see the world burn. Like, and it looked like Becky got a lot of matches. So, like, that's all that is. So you putting that little blonde girl in the middle of her and Ronda, that ain't gonna do nothing for nobody.
Right. Burn It Down is like the perfect theme song.
And
Seth's theme song.
your smart asses on the internet are like, do you imagine that that's exactly what the WWE wants you to feel? They want you to be pissed. It's gonna be Becky anyway. Listen, it's really nice to be able to trust white men in this country. I don't. So
No, not at all. Especially rich ones.
exactly. So
Rich old ones at
you
that.
you have faith over there in your lavender. I am gonna sit here with a
In
healthy
reality.
skepticism of all of these shenanigans. Because, yeah, I'm an adult and I know how people are.
I'll drink to that.
But anyway,
Drink,
Flair,
Tatiana.
Oh my God.
I
Okay.
mean, just a small sip. Don't gulp it. I said
Right.
take
I
a
didn't
shot.
say you had to. I didn't
I
say you had
said
to chug the thing through the straw.
Everyone said a shot.
I
A
said a
shot
shot,
is
but
a
I ain't
shot.
mean a
Is a
shot. I ain't
shot.
mean a 1 ounce shot. I meant like a sip of a shot.
I probably won't
Yeah.
wake up till Saturday, and it's totally fine. I really
That's
enjoyed
okay.
myself.
Fridays are overrated anyway. Okay, so Flair don't care if you boo her. You're
Flair don't
welcome.
care.
Flair don't care.
I see what you did there.
She dedicated the match to her former bestie Becky. Flair goes to leave. The suck chant start up. She's like, I may, but I'm gonna be at main eventing WrestleMania. Flair says she has a front row ticket for Elimination Chamber between Ruby and Ronda just to see what they got going on, just to scout the match. She won't interfere. She says maybe they'll get a new champion and Flair will get a new opponent at WrestleMania. Maybe Ronda won't even make it there. You never know. They're still booing her. And in heel tactics I can approve of, she tells them to shut their mouths and like walks off. And I was like, be a bad
Who does she
bitch.
think she is? Elias?
Listen, nobody can do it like Elias, but
Oh.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
Drink.
Oh fuck.
oh,
And then I said it. So
Exactly.
that's two. Oh damn. Mm. That was a name. I didn't think it was gonna come up that often. Bless. Okay.
God bless today.
On the SmackDown side, we are having our version of the three women tag match to decide who will enter the Elimination Chamber first on the SmackDown side. So that's the Double Iconics, Carmella and Naomi, and Fire and Desire. I'm really supposed to call them
Fi-
that.
Who is Fire and Desire?
Mandy and Sonya. Or is it Fire and Flames? No, it's Fire and Desire.
It's the future women's champ and her lackey.
Who
First
does
of
Mandy
all,
think she is? Rick James? I don't think so.
She thinks she Eva Marie.
Oh,
um,
okay. Because that's the person you want to be.
I mean, she don't get no pop when she come out. Like none. At least Eva Marie got heat when she came out. Mandy don't
oh,
get nothing.
they hated Eva Marie. Ooh, they hated
Mandy
her.
don't get nothing. But
Mandy's
Sonya,
just
yes,
pretty and
yes.
boring.
Sonya is the future women's champion, and Mandy is just there. She
Yes.
serves no real purpose. But her
So
hair
you
was cute this week. Her hair was real
sure.
cute.
Beautiful hair. Lovely costume.
Lovely.
Her costume was
Lovely
cute. Her
tights.
hair. Corey was
Lovely
loving
tights.
her as always with his
As
freaky self.
always. Ugh.
Isn't Corey married? I would
He
stab
is.
him. It's like,
Maybe he's
oh,
married to Mandy Rose.
oh, that would be
Mm.
interesting.
I don't think he is, but I'm just trying to make him sound less
Mm-mm.
creepy. But
It's not working.
no,
To cut the story short on the women's match, the Double Iconics are the smartest
the double icon.
people. They are the smartest people in the
Are.
match. They never bother to tag themselves in because the thing that you have to realize about this match is winning doesn't get you everything.
It
What matters
doesn't.
is that you don't lose. And the best way to not lose is to not be in the match. So,
Pretty much. But the
you know,
fabulous glow was looking good. The
they
teamwork
were.
was there.
So, claps to Straya for staying out of the match. Naomi and Carmella looked like bad bitches that they were in the match. And of
Hashtag
course,
fabulous glow.
Fabulous Glow. They won. It's lit. She gets a split-legged moonsault. Naomi does on Mandy Rose for the pin, beating bitches' asses as they do.
Mm-hmm.
After Naomi and Carmella celebrate, they forgot about the Double Iconics and got hit from behind and blah blah blah. And that's very sad, and we don't want to talk about it.
No,
But
don't appreciate them doing that on Black History Month.
so racist. But what you
Mm,
need to
mm,
know
mm.
is Mandy and Sonya will be starting the match on Sunday. So there's a Mick Miz TV segment. The Shane and the Miz come out. Apparently the fans are into it. Back from the break, the announcers talk about Mustafa Ali's injury. I believe he has a concussion. That's what it looked like from the slow motion video
His eye
that
was
I
jacked up
saw.
too, wasn't it?
His eye was absolutely fucked up. But I think it was a concussion. Ali says that he holds the pen that writes his own story, and everyone can keep trying to put him down. He will not stay down. He will. You knock him down,
Can't nobody
he'll
break
get up
my
again.
pride. Can't
He's
nobody
never gonna bring him
hold
down. Oh, I
me
was doing the
down.
white version
Oh no.
of something.
I got
Yeah,
to keep on moving.
I was
Okay, go
like,
ahead.
I get knocked down, but I get up
But I get
again.
up again.
Yeah, I was giving the Caucasian moment, but yes, that one too. It's the same difference. It's the same thing. Uh,
Oh yeah.
okay, so
Okay.
back in the ring, they're introducing the McMahon show. They talk about the Usos and how they sent a strong message last week. He said Shane wasn't here because he was filming an episode for NCIS. I could see that
What?
actually. Shane looks like he would be on NCIS. He introduces He introduces the Usos. Take a shot. I'm not gonna say their names,
Oh.
but just know they're in the notes. The
Oh, I'm
twins.
like, oh yeah, the
Uh
twins.
huh. Mhm. The twins hit the
Ooh,
ring.
so
See, that was
Mm,
you. That wasn't me.
mm, mm,
Mm.
mm. Rest in
Disrespectful.
peace, Tatiana Janine. You lived a wonderful
But at
life.
least you are in the comfort of your own home. You don't have to drive. You don't have to go nowhere. You can just stumble to the couch or to the bedroom. You
That's
good. You are
that's why
safe.
I said I would do this. I knew
You
that
are
it would get me
safe.
in home in a good Christian hour
See?
and in my bed drinking. Are my eyes open right
See?
now? No, but
No.
eyes
But
are
you are in a
overrated.
safe space. You are in your sanctuary.
I'm in my bed. No J Holiday.
See? Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so the twins
The
get
twins.
their.
The twins.
I'm not saying it.
The
Yes.
Usos.
No. Oh, damn it.
Them.
I
They
only
hit the
got about
ring.
5 more name sips in this bottle.
You supposed to have your water right next to you like I do.
I got a whole gallon of water to the somewhere.
She gonna turn it up and it's gonna spill all over it. Completely miss her mouth.
Oh gosh. Yeah, so the twins end up calling Shane and Miz a couple of wannabes saying they just want to be like the Usos. Shane says they aren't trying to be like them, but they are the greatest tag team in the world. Mm.
But they don't even know each other.
Oh
Oh, and
shit.
that's when they did that whole thing.
What's your favorite color?
Oh
What's your favorite
Lord.
food?
Oh my
Okay, so yeah,
goodness.
they called it the tag team test. They get
Yeah,
a
the
really
tag
cute
team.
little pop for mentioning the local minor league baseball team, whoever that is, and apparently there's
The
some kind of
Toledo Mud Hens. I think that's
Yeah,
what it
that's
sure,
what it was.
sure, yeah. So, the having words in the middle. Oh, fuck, the Usos get hyped up,
is. Drink up.
and then welcome the champs to to the Uso penitentiary. They dropped the
Little
mic.
did they know they were speaking a word.
They dropped the
They were
mic.
prophesying and foreshadowing
Oh,
for our boy Jimmy there.
I think this is how I got the noise complaint. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. They
As
dropped the
loud as my
mic.
neighbors are, they better not ever complain about me.
They complained about me, girl, and I threw that shit right on the floor. Fuck out of here. You better
I
knock on
live
my door and tell me so I know when I was being loud.
I live
Welcome
in
to the DD
Brooklyn.
Penitentiary.
I live in
Listen.
Brooklyn. I think my neighbors would be more concerned if they didn't hear noise.
You live in BK?
Yep.
I love Brooklyn. See, I knew I liked you.
Don't you remember she was supposed to meet us? But she got drunk.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yes.
Next
At
time, next
NXT.
time.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I will see y'all on WrestleMania weekend.
I'm in New York all the time, girl. We'll connect. Continue,
Yes.
DT.
Yes, yes. Everybody's friends. Ladies night.
Yes.
Ooh, maybe we'll get
Turn
like
up.
special made t-shirts. Okay, anyway.
We
Blah blah
should.
blah.
I'm actually into it.
Don, we need shirts, please.
Production, get on it. Shane tells the twins he will see them on Sunday. A chant for the Usos actually starts up now. The two teams face off, and then out of nowhere, the Usos drop the champs with super kicks. So that's two I gotta do. Okay, hold on, please.
You said Usos.
Yeah, I said
I'm
it
too
twice.
busy telling
Twice.
Don reminding Don we
It
want
was in the
shirts.
paragraphs this time. I just said
Cute
Gorgeous
it.
one.
ladies of WrestleCast. Let's
I
go.
did. I said we
Yeah.
want shirts, cute ones. Glow
Ooh, she said it in
shirts.
all caps too. Cute one.
Glow
Yes.
shirts.
Okay, Daniel Bryan comes out with
With
Eric
his
Rowan.
recycled belt.
Don't be hating on the hemp, man. It's nice. It's not nice. It's actually very fucking ugly, but
His vegan belt.
it's good for the environment. He takes the mic and says there are a lot of people who want to see him lose the title. Bryan says the truth is those fans are lying to themselves because they're fickle. Fickle.
I'll tell you what's fickle.
Hmm.
That belt. Because if he go out in the rain with that thing.
I can't stand the rain.
Oh, what if it
Doom,
started
doom,
sprouting
doom,
plants and
doom,
shit?
doom.
Great. Now
Amazing.
Captain Planet's belt is gonna have like an entire herb garden, like
Yo,
some
what if
cilantro over
what if
here,
Eric
some
Rowan is
basil right
Wheeler?
here.
See, Eric
Oh
Rowan
my.
is Wheeler, so he gonna get Lana. She can be like Blink or whatever the fuck her name is. Get an Asian girl. Gee. Get Kofi Kingston. He can stop pretending like he's from Kingston and he could be the guy. And then get one of Lucha
Kofi from where is he
Underground.
from? Like Detroit?
He's from Ghana. So get him. And then you get one of not Lucha Underground, Lucha House Party, and he could be my T with the heart. And then it could be the Planeteers. It's right there for you.
It's in the text
He
right
is from
there.
Guyana, isn't he?
Yeah.
Remember he was doing he's from Guyana or Ghana.
Ghana.
Remember
He's
when
from
he first
Ghana.
came out, he was doing like the Jamaican thing. Like,
SOS
oh, I'm
and
Jamaican.
shit.
Boom, 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 bumble clot. Like he was doing that.
And
It
then he
was
like,
so bad.
And then he was like, "No, I'm African." It was like, when?
What?
Like okay.
Straight African. Straight African.
I'm looking at
Like-
a map and
like those are not the same thing. Like I tell you, they would just make anybody anything.
He's related to somebody that's like a famous actor too. I forget. They like cousins or something.
Cute.
Go ahead.
The new Daniel Bryan is going to show these people how to live their pathetic lives. He goes on about how hard the chamber is. He says it'll likely take time off his career. He talks about sacrifice and says this is needed to keep his title. The music interrupts. And speak of the devil, Kofi, Big E, and Davey come out. The new
Can I
day
say, if Daniel, like, if he gonna be big and bad, he gotta change that music. Like, he needs some some different music. That's babyface music. That's not.
He needs to do the edit, like how Shinsuke did his edit when he was like, "Y'all can stop cheering me along. I don't want you to."
Right. I don't want you singing along with me.
And the fans are like, "Fuck your feelings. I'm still going to.
I'm still gonna go ooh 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 ooh." And there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, that man lost 200 pounds without surgery. You can go, fat man. Yes.
Girl, this one girl yesterday, she said she had already had her stomach stapled. But she was like, I was hungry, so I just kept eating and my staples burst. So now I hope Dr. Now.
No.
I hope Dr. Now can help me. And I'm like, girl, if I was Dr. Now, I'd be like, heifer, go home.
That's the thing. They say like it's kind of permanent, but it's not permanent. It's just you can stretch it. So it's like eventually,
girl, she stretched hers to where she popped her staples. I'm like, that is fat. Like.
That's a spirit of fat in you. Like you have the fat.
Every
monster.
time she talked about food, like her voice got happy. Like I love food, and food it just makes me so happy, and it's so good. And all I think about is food all day.
I am on fake ass keto, and there are so many things I cannot have. I want to go
fake keto.
Okay. Yeah, like I'm on keto, but I'm not measuring shit. Like I don't know how many carbs it was. Let's assume it was like 5. I don't fucking know. Like, but like it's working ish. And it's like that's why I can't really drink like I want to drink. Because I did that last week and gained 5 pounds, and I was like, oh, that's cute.
Well, at least you didn't gain 595.
I mean, but it's a slippery slope. You know.
But the day I see you on that TV show,
then you'll know I have gotten married because none of these hoes are single.
That is the indicator. That is it.
Back to the Smacky Downy. The New Day gathers at ringside with a platter of pancakes. Kofi is going to get the spotlight in the gauntlet tonight, and then the chamber on Sunday. So they're having a gauntlet match. The winner of this gauntlet match will enter the Elimination Chamber last on Sunday. So it's Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, AJ Styles, Samoa Joseph, Jeff Hardy, and Kofi Kingston. Kofi and Daniel Bryan start the match off. It's amazing. It's great. It's wonderful. Rowan gets involved from ringside with the shots of Kofi. Big E runs over and beat that ass. Eric Rowan fights off Big E, but Davey drops him. Wish checks on Big E, and the referee's like, you're interfering in shit. You need to leave. So then they're like, how you going to tell us to leave and not Eric Rowan? And he's like, I didn't see that nigga do nothing, so you got to know. I'm extrapolating, but that's what I got out of it. So the referee is distracted with tending to Daniel Bryan, allowing Eric Rowan to attack Kofi and throw him over the barrier. The referee didn't see it, but he knows what happened, and he makes Eric Rowan leave. So everybody's away from ringside. Bryan runs into a Trouble in Paradise for the pin, and Kofi won something.
Yeah, boy.
So it's lit. Then comes Jeff Hardy. Kofi leaps off the top rope, blah, blah, blah. Let's get into it. he beat Jeff Hardy. So
He
then
did.
the music hits, and out comes Samoa Joseph. He twists Kofi's neck and keeps him grounded by his neck. Kofi fights back, but Joe catches him up in the Coquina clutch, but Kofi managed to turn it into a pin, and he won. He beat Samoa Joseph. But Samoa is not a happy man, so even though the match is over for him, he grabs Kofi, drops him on his neck, then throws him to the floor and locks him in a Coquina clutch. The referees try to break the hold, but Joe is a thug, and you're not going to break the hold. AJ's music hits. He comes out. Excuse me. He attacks Joe, and that forces him to break the hold. Long story, not so long. AJ kind of wants to just like call it quits because he knows that Kofi's not in the best of health. And Kofi's like, bitch, I've been wrestling for 12 years. Fight me.
He wanted all. Look, Kofi wanted all the smoke.
He wanted all the smoke. He was like, nobody's afraid of you. It don't matter that I'm not in my best efforts. We can go. He acquits himself nicely, but after the 60-minute mark, AJ drops Kofi into the calf crusher, and Kofi has to tap out. It's amazing. The fans give him a standing ovation. Wiz and Biggie come help him out. It's a beautiful thing. If you're like me and you're looking at the clock, you're like, it's 9:59.
Oh my gosh, that's
We don't.
exactly what my first thought was. I was
It's
like,
like
it is 9:59. Please tell me this is not about to end how I think it's about to end.
It's like we have no time for no shenanigans. So AJ's looking at the ramp, expecting Randy to come up the ramp because again, only got 1 minute. But oh no, no! Out of nowhere, All Lives Orton hits the RKO and covers AJ for the pin.
Mm.
And after the bell, Orton stands tall, arms raised, and the music hits.
Dun, 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 dun,
Didn't even
dun,
have time
dun.
for like the dramatic pan because like 10 on the dot. We out. But
It
yeah,
ain't
that's
Raw.
pretty.
They can't go overtime
There is no overtime in these
because
things.
Temptation Island got to come on right after that. They
Oh
can't just.
God.
Let me tell you what I'm not doing. I'm not going
I'm
to a,
not watching Temptation Island.
I've
not even
never
that.
seen
I'm
it,
not going to
but
an
it
island
looks stupid.
with a whole bunch of pretty bitches and being like, don't flirt with the pretty bitches that are right on the island with alcohol and romance and sun. Don't flirt with them hoes.
Because that makes sense.
Like,
If I'm insecure in my relationship, it only makes sense that I go to a deserted island with beautiful
With a
women
whole bunch of pretty
and
hoes.
men.
And take my man. Why am I bringing sand to the beach, first of all?
sound
Hello.
crazy. It sounds crazy to me. Like if we going to the island, we clearly don't want to be together and we looking for new things. Good luck. May the odds be ever in your favor.
Like,
The Hunger
Like the
Games,
only
for
the
real.
only way we living together is like you didn't like them hoes, neither did I. Let's stick together.
Mm.
Like that's the only way that's happening. Girls talking about I can't believe he kissed her. You can't?
I
Really?
mean,
really?
You sure? I can. I don't even know y'all and I'm not shocked.
mm, mm.
Excuse my throat. I picked up an illness from somewhere. It's apparently not contagious, but we'll see.
So what happens when you walk with Elias all out in the streets with no
Oh
coat on and
man.
I had a coat. I
For
didn't have a
real.
scarf. You got to protect your neck. I don't
Tatiana,
know.
you should just chug some water at this point. Cause
Oh shit,
I'm
she did say
committed.
Elias. Oh shit, I did. Oh no, I'm
I'm
sorry.
committed to just finishing the
that's
bottle at
two
this point.
two Eliases. Oh, three now.
Mm,
Oh man.
mm. The
It's
devil.
good.
Oh Lord. Ooh, let's go on to innocent things that won't kill us. NXT happened.
Oh, thank
Okay.
God.
There was Dominic Dijakovic. His name is Dominic Dijak, whatever.
Just
Versus
call him
Shane
Didi.
Thorne. No, I'm Didi. Don't have
Didi
time for
Didi
this.
Jr.
Uh, Dijakovic with a springboard corkscrew crossbody to the
Diakovic.
outside.
You gotta say it like you
Took
Eastern
Shane,
European.
I see, back in the ring. He hit the feast your eyes for the victory. You're saying it's like a duck.
Yeah, it's an
Mm.
Eastern European name.
You
Diakovic.
know what's an ugly language to the ear? Sherman.
Oh.
It's not pretty. Not
Yeah,
pretty.
words like Munich, Berlin. Well,
Well, they
Berlin
call
don't
it.
have a
Well, they
k
call
in
themselves
it, but
Munchen, which isn't
Munich.
bad. But like, oh, did I tell you? I went to the Vapianos in Germany. Don't ask me why.
The
And
who in Germany?
you heard me. So then the
No, I
bartender
for
like
real, I didn't. You went to the what?
Vapiano,
Oh, okay.
and the waiter was like, Africa.
What?
I was like,
Africa.
America.
Africa, America.
He was like, America. He was like, oh. I was like, yeah.
He thought he was
But
going to get a big tip.
he was like, ooh. Like, he said it, like, clearly. And I was like,
Because you
no.
exotic, ZT.
We was
Oh.
mad exotical. And I will tell you, my friend who I went with, she's like 6 feet tall. So there are plenty of black people in Germany. There are not that many 6 feet tall black people. So
Yeah.
they were looking at her like, what the hell is this?
Where did this come from?
Oh, they were happy though. She found
Can
her
I climb that tree?
She found her a husband up in the beer hall. She didn't want him though, but he loved her.
And was he little?
No. Wasn't little. He was like 5'10", 5'11".
That's little.
No, he's not little.
If you're a tall woman.
If you're a tall woman in Germany, you gotta take what you can get. All these, listen, that's what's wrong with you now. That's why you all be single, like none like them people on My 600 Pound Life, because y'all got standards and shit.
I mean,
You're right.
Look, I'm happily single. I want to share my space.
Y'all gonna learn. Have all them standards. Then you ain't gonna have nobody that's like wash your ass with a
hose in the
With a
backyard.
hose in the backyard.
Yeah, you're gonna
Or
be
get
all
the
alone.
roll.
Or get my
In
correct
between the
Taco Bell
rolls.
order.
You're gonna fall out the taxi and ain't nobody gonna be able to pick you up.
No, I wish they had like failed. This sounds so mean, but if they were like on a hill when they stopped, she fell out. And like she just, what would try to stop her? Keep rolling.
That is awful. Backstage.
She didn't let Bert go her burgers no one
You and these burgers. Excuse me. Backstage, Undisputed Era. Talk about hitting speed bumps. They're going to go back to get that goal. Adam Cole, baby, says it starts tonight with his match against Ricochet, who is in way over his head. And 2019 will be the year of Undisputed Era. Last week, Io Shirai pinned Shayna Baszler in 6 women tag action after the match. Cameras caught up with Io and Kyrie. Shirai was asked about the win. She showed she could beat Baszler and she's going to be champion. And Kyrie echoes that, but Bianca shows up to let them both know she is the one coming for the title.
I know that's right.
I'm pretty sure she hit him with a girl, but I didn't see it.
Her time is now.
I stand Binky. I
Oh,
live for the
yes.
outfits. I live for the attitude. I
love
live for
her.
the ponytail.
I was about to say you can't forget the ponytail.
The ponytail is like personification.
It's double
It's amazing. First of all, it reaches her like the floor. And it's like skill set. Second of all, it really does hurt people, which bonus. What? My boyfriend, Humberto Carrillo, and Stacy Irvin Jr. are in the ring. Do you know about Humberto? You should Google him. Humbert O Carrillo. Little nigga got dimples. Scam. Cassius Ono showed up on the stage to talk for a moment. He says he was sitting in the back, saw the cameras, he saw some familiar faces. He said all y'all hate him, but he's out of here and plans on going somewhere to show he's the best at what he does. Keith Lee sneaks up behind him.
He can go to Impact.
Like 350. Like Keith Lee a big boy. How you sneaking up on people? But he does and cracks him with a rolling elbow. He tells Cassius not to let the door hit him on the ass on his way out. Keith apologizes for the interruption. We get to the match again. Humberto and Stacy Irvin Jr. versus the Street Profits, which is the black people, Binky's husband and his big friend. Carrillo hits a handspring elbow. There's a giant arm drag on Ford. There's a massive missile dropkick on Dawkins. There's a standing moonsault for a 2 count. Dawkins pops up Irvin for the super blockbuster cover. 1, 2, 3. Street Profits get the win. Using Don's theory from last week, the person who gets covered is the person they don't give a shit about. They love Humberto because he
Oh
didn't
my
get the
god.
pin. Ew. Did you look him up? Isn't he adorable? Look him up. Stand the people I stand. I want to become in agreement with this. Next, post match, Ford and Dawkins are on the mic. They say a lot of people looking to get some gold. They see a lot of people want I don't know, something about gold. They try to call out the NXT Tag Champs, the War Raiders, but instead Marcel Barthel, and Fabian Aichner come out. Barther, I don't know. Says no one deserves an opportunity at the Tag Champs more than they do. Barthel tells Dawkins and Ford to stand aside. Out comes Lorcan, somebody, and Birch, and they just start yelling at everybody in the ring. Roy Raiders music hits. Rose says there's a lot of talking about the titles, but no fighting. Hanson says if they want titles, make a move. The champs approach the ring, Undisputed Era run out and attack Rowan Hanson. They toss him in the ring and let the rest of the teams get the brawl in. However, the War Raiders clear the ring. There's a vignette about Johnny Gargano, who says he's going to show the entire locker room how dangerous he can be. Next week, he'll defend his title against Velveteen Dream. Excuse me. Next is a ladies match: Aaliyah versus Taynara Conti. Aaliyah applies a Kimura and multiple kicks to the back of the head for the victory on Taynara. Sorry about that. Post match, Bourne heads into the ring. Vanessa Bourne does.
I was
Oh,
about to say Jason Bourne. Like, who are we talking about
Vanessa
here?
Bourne. I don't know who Vanessa
Gotcha.
Bourne is. But she heads to the ring and raises hands with Aaliyah. And apparently they are a new team. Shayna Baszler marches to the ring. And Aaliyah and Bourne build up the ramp.
I'm
Duke and
surprised you're not calling her MMA bitch.
I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice. Mostly because she just lost. Every time she like
Okay.
is on a downswing, I feel a little nicer. I treat her
Mm,
a little
okay.
better. Because I don't hate
Gotcha.
her. I just don't like her. And I
Mm.
told you the theory that I will like her when she's on the same roster as Ronda and turns her back on Ronda via like, I don't know,
Mm.
a chair to a knee or some shit like that. Like that's when I'll be like, ah, I knew I liked you for a reason. I don't like her, but I fucks with the vision.
I
And
got you. I got you.
the vision is her fucking over Ronda in a spectacular way.
Okay,
And
I can dig it.
once that happens, I'll be like, ugh, it all works for the good, the greater good, the greater
Got
good.
you.
But yeah, so Duke and Shafir attack Aaliyah and Bourne from behind and send the duo back to the ring. Bourne gets dropped by Shafir and Duke. Baszler destroys Conti and then gets on the mic. Says this is reality now. Don't get in their way. Don't piss them off. Then they head to the back like they bad bitches. But you didn't try it with EO or Kyrie or
Ooh,
the
or
black girl.
Bianca.
Oh, oh,
Ooh.
you know. Okay. So Velveteen Dream has a vignette where he talks about being able to handle the pressure. He won the WWE Worlds Collide tournament, so he gets a title shot. He has decided to use his title shot to go after Gargano. Your main event of the night is Ricochet. Ricochet.
Ricochet? Really? Really, Dee Dee? That's how you
I
feel
That's
said
how
about
you feel.
I said
Prince
shit,
Puma?
not shit. I say Ricochet.
You
I'm
sound like you said
sick.
Ricochet.
I'm I'm saying shit, like chet, like maybe because I'm sick, it don't sound the same. But what I'm saying in my head and what y'all hearing ain't the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ain't that a nice way to put it? Like, but anyway,
Mhm.
they're trading kicks. Adam lands a low super kick for a 2 count. They end up on the turnbuckle. Ricochet slips under Cole, goes back up, gets knocked down. He heads back up, hits a Hurricane Rana, axe kick, Northern Light suplex, roll through for another suplex, followed by the vertigo for the 1, 2, 3.
It's crazy
Is
how
that all
much
my notes?
happens in 1 hour on NXT, and then you look at Raw for
And
3 hours, and
nothing
it's like,
happens for
really?
3 hours.
Nothing happens for three
No
hours.
storyline progression whatsoever.
That's where the notes end, but why do I feel like the Undisputed Era beat the shit out of Ricochet? I feel like that happened. Let's say it did. Yeah.
Okay.
After the match, the Undisputed Era came to the ring and beat the shit out of Ricochet and left him laid out on the ground.
According to Dee Dee, this
Yeah,
is what happened.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Are you sure? Or are you just making it up?
I'm pretty sure it happened. Let me Google. I'll Google it.
Hit the Googles.
NXT review results. That works too.
And what does the Googles say?
I love the Jeopardy music.
do do do
Yeah.
do do
After
do.
the match, Undisputed Era hit the ring and beat down Ricochet. Aleister Black tried to make the save but failed as the heel faction stood tall to close out the show. Boom. Told you so. Told you so. Told you so. Told you, told
Told
you,
you so.
told you so.
Okay, Grace Adler. I told you so dance.
Yes, ma'am. That's exactly my reference. But yeah, so that's it for this week's episode of the
WWE.
WrassleCast. Excuse me, unless we have anything else we want to talk about. We've already digressed about a million times, but we're still under 2 hours, so I feel like we've
I
done a
know we
damn good
did good.
job.
We are efficient women's.
I say so.
Who run the world, girls?
WIMMENZ. Women's.
Women's.
Women, women,
And
WIME.
Tatiana, she can stop drinking now, but something tells me she's not going
She's
to.
not gonna stop drinking. Why would you
Um,
do that?
it's like two little swigs left in here. I might as well
Turn
just
up.
finish them.
Might as well. Might as well. Dee, how your sinuses feeling?
I feel awful, but that's okay.
How, those limoncellos didn't help?
Not really. I didn't drink that much, if I'm honest. I had just like a little, like
So
a
you had
little.
Tatiana and I over here turning
I
up and
took a sip
walking with
every time I said I
Elias
took a
and
sip,
going
but
to
it
the
was
USO
it
penitentiary.
was a gentle sip. Y'all was sitting up there taking gulps. I ain't got it like that. I told y'all I'm on low carb. I can't do
I
all
mean,
that.
I took a lot of
I
sips, but I'm still sober because
think I'm sober.
I
she's like, I am not. Dee Dee, you didn't do a game this time. You
I
slipping.
didn't.
You really are
I
sick.
didn't. Because I was tired. I was like, I did the drinking game. I feel like that was a lot of fun. But I couldn't figure out anything like fun to do.
Oh,
I
that's
can normally come
unfortunate.
up with something like, a drop of a hat. I think all this my 600-pound life is like confused me.
oh no.
Oh, he
Did
gained
you?
weight.
I
Oh
thought
no,
he
he
lost
didn't. No, he
weight.
didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He lost 21
You,
pounds. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad.
you
It
know,
said
it's
something about
funny.
375.
They crack me up when they like go to see Dr. Nash. Like, I hope I lost weight, knowing good and well they wasn't following a diet or exercise plan.
He'd be like, you gained 30 pounds. How'd I do that?
And he
How
be
did I
cracking me up
do
because
that?
he don't spare nobody's feelings. You haven't been following the plan.
He was like,
I'm
I
not gonna
ate
put you
right.
on the list for surgery because you clearly have. Well, Dr. Nash, I'm so stressed out. Well, you clearly don't want to lose weight. I'm like, he be treating y'all.
Yeah, he gets at them.
Girl, yes. But when I watch their stories, I'm like, how? How do y'all get so big? But
My internet
she
connection tried to
back.
take me out. I was like,
I
it's
see.
very quiet over here. Why aren't I getting replied to?
So, Dee, do you want to tell the peoples about your upcoming Caribbean adventure?
Oh, yeah. I'll be off the WrassleCast for a couple weeks. Miss me, love me, send me money. Yes.
Send Cash
Um,
App. Tell them your Cash App name.
it's Deejanay, DeeJonee. Yes, yes. So what it is I'm gonna be gone for work for what is that? The 20 something through the 20 something of April.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna miss that one. And then as soon as that ends, I go to California to get on a boat
Dee
to go
coming to see me.
to Mexico. Yeah.
Is it like the family reunion again?
This is not the family reunion. This is a friend of my mother's. Okay. Crystal is the daughter of my mother's friend, right? And Crystal is her 8th anniversary. So she was like, they had a destination wedding. And she was like, so why don't we just do like an anniversary? We're going. Her husband, and their child. They're like, we're going. Do you all want to go? And her parents were like, I do want to go. And so like once the parents get involved, then it's like the parents' friend circle. So
Oh,
then
yeah,
that's
they
how
invite
Yeah.
my
everybody.
yes,
They
that's how
turned
my
into their trip.
so that's how my mother got involved. That's how Miss Mad got involved. That's how Miss Barbara got involved. And then when Miss Barbara got involved, Toya got involved. And when my mom got involved, I got involved. So that's how that worked.
But I might get to see you, so that's exciting. Because the last time I
Yeah.
saw you, we had lots of fun.
Shenanigans in the Tiki Lounge.
I took Dee Dee to a tiki bar.
Couldn't even figure out how to get in because I had a hidden entrance. I
Could
was
not. You
Oh
know,
like,
my
I go back. I
gosh.
go back to everybody that comes visit me in town. I take everybody there. Now I'm like friends with the bartender, not the one we that I
yes.
didn't like, not him. It's a
Okay.
different one.
A new one.
No,
Okay.
no, this is a different one. Yes, no, we love it. It's great. Lots of tikiing.
Yeah. It was
Mm-hmm.
fun. And then the tacos on the side.
The taco
Yeah.
place. You know
Yeah.
they closed down and reopened as something else.
You told me, and the name was like vaguely wrestling related or something like that.
It's still a taco place. No, that's another taco place that's near the airport. It's called
Ah.
Lucha something. Lucha Libre Tacos.
Okay.
It's a taco
Okay.
place. It's really popular here. I have not been
Cool.
though.
Cool. But yeah,
Hmm.
so we've got activities. So I'll be going the last 2 weeks of April or something like that. When it gets closer, it'll matter more. But
Yeah.
yeah, so that's what I have going on. Do you have any big news, Miss Cambodia?
That Cambodia is not till August, but I do have some work trips the next few weeks, like
Mm.
back to back to back to back. So I'll be catching up on all my WrassleCast recordings on the airplane. I got lots of long flights over the next couple of weeks.
I tell you, that's what podcasts are great for.
Oh
Traveling,
yeah,
commuting, just
absolutely. And people look at me like, "What is she laughing at?" Don't worry about what I'm laughing at on this flight over here in my window seat. Leave me alone. Laughing at Dee Dee, laughing at Don being professional, and Dee Dee over there cutting up.
I am so the opposite of professional. Here's how unprofessional I was. I had a performance review and I was like, I don't want to have to be professional with you. I was
Mm-mm.
like, you're younger than me. Why are we
Oh,
doing this? Like, why are we standing on principle? Like, I don't want to.
I
I
think
don't
I'm the
want to.
youngest one on my team.
I'm the
Actually, I
oldest.
take that back. I'm not the youngest. There's two others younger than me.
And mind you, my team is only 3 people, but I'm the oldest. And it's like, really? If we're gonna, how are you, Miss Brown? No, I don't want to.
Wait, the person that was doing your performance review is younger than you?
Yes.
No,
And hadn't
that's
even
not.
been like, ugh.
They still wet behind the ears. Mm-mm.
That's a whole other thing I can get into. But yes, and it's just like I don't like this. But yeah,
So by the time you come back, we should have our glow T-shirts.
that would be lit.
Hint, hint. Producer
Yeah.
Don,
Get on it, production.
production, get on it.
Okay, but just let's do our shout outs and any final notes. Tati, you want to go first?
Okay.
Shout out to my mother for giving birth to me
Facts.
on
Tatiana don't know if she coming and going right now.
on February 14th. Oh, so many years ago. I really appreciate it. Like, I clearly would not be here if she had not given birth that day. I just want to go on the record and say if the rumors about WWE considering bringing Eva Marie back are true, I just want to go on the record on key and say no, ma'am. And that's it.
I just want to shout out Tatiana because and Tatiana's mama. You birthed a good one.
She did.
Um,
She hashtag her post today.
Tatiana Janae's mama. I saw
She
it.
yeah, she hashtagged mother of Tatiana Janine.
I
Girl,
love that.
what?
I love
What
that.
is happening?
Look, mama is proud, okay?
She's on it.
Look. I went through how many hours of labor? Okay. Look, your mama is a real one. Okay. I also want to shout out Tatiana's hangover tomorrow.
I'm not waking up till Saturday. I promise
Okay.
you. I gotta work on Saturday for Diddy, whatever. I gotta work and that I ain't waking up till Saturday. I don't even know what Friday is. No, I'm lying. I'm gonna wake up at 8:58 p.m. on Friday because I have to watch Love After Lockup.
Listen, we gotta have a whole
Oh my
separate
gosh.
podcast about that shit.
We need to have a conversation
What?
because
You
We
don't
should just
know
do a
what is
Love After
podcast
happening?
on
Lockup? Oh
all
my
the
god.
train wreck TV shows that we watch.
Oh my god.
Starting with My 600-Pound Life.
Oh my god. Can we have a podcast called Trash TV?
Don, get on it. Just put this on your to-do list.
Oh, it's amazing.
So shout out to Tatiana and her mama, and Dee Dee and Don, and to me for this bomb ass smoothie I made tonight. Boozy smoothie, that is, guys, but it's
Boozy
all
smoothie.
natural. Au natural, except for the alcohol that's in it. So, and yeah, shout out to all our WrassleCast peeps that join us every week for all the casts, all the fellas, all the women's.
Oh, I didn't see the end. I guess he lost the weight. Okay, I'll give a shout out to my guests, Jade to the Max and Tatiana Janine. Shout out to Donna the production booth. Shout out to the regular Greg. Um, Samuel, Mel, because Mel still always gets shout outs. Um, Shout out to
Oh,
the day off
Sam.
on Monday. Yes, God, I don't
A
have
day off for
work.
who?
For me.
Oh, okay.
For me. Listen, I understand. I don't get Veterans Day, but I got this day. So on Monday, I won't be at work. Oh, shout out to the eye doctor. Gonna go see him on Saturday. So I can get
You
contacts
getting
so I
some
can be a
LASIK?
bad bitch. No, I can't really deal with lasers and eyeballs. Like
Oh.
surgery on eyes like freaks me directly the fuck out. Like I can't. I can see a
Mm.
lot of things. I saw knee replacement surgery. I watched my 600-pound life. I see them up in the guts all day. Something about eyeballs and and scalpels, and I just can't.
Oh, I got you.
Ugh, it's disgusting. You know why? I saw that horror movie.
Which one?
That Asian horror movie.
About the eyeballs.
It wasn't about eyeballs. It was about this old lonely ass man who found this young girl, and he thought she was sweet, and then she tortured him, and I think she did something to his eyeball, or if she didn't, she had the eyeball clamp on him, so he had to stare at her while she was like torturing him. I think that's part of it too.
Oh my.
What is
Is
that
this on
thing called?
Netflix?
I don't know. Probably. This was old. This was like back when the Grudge and them shits was a
Oh,
thing.
okay. I was gonna say, is this on Netflix? Didi, you still be watching Netflix?
uh yeah, my little Korean show doesn't update but once a week,
Oh.
so. And I'm waiting for the other season of this other Korean show that I watched to come back.
I'll be look, y'all. Didi shares my Netflix with me, right? And sometimes I just pop in there like just to see what she be watching, and I just be like, okay, does she speak Korean?
They have subtitles.
She might after she finished watching all these shows, she might be fluent. Yeah, Didi teaching herself Korean.
Hajima.
I forgot one shout out. I do need to shout out to the number one NCAA men's basketball team in the nation, Tennessee Volunteers. Go Big Orange.
Oh
And now I'm
my
officially
God.
done with my shout outs. Go Balls.
All right. So if that's everything, and I feel like it is, this has been episode
Tis all.
224. It is
Yes, shout out to
224.
the Usos.
Yeah, because I was sad. Damn you.
I'm out of liquor, so
God damn it. I'm not.
What? Party's
I'm-
over.
She
I'm
said
not.
she only had 2 sips left.
only
All
had two
right.
sips left. It's done.
Didi,
this
how
is
much
our
you
good-
got left?
I have looks like a third of a little bottle left.
Elias. Go for it.
Mm. Mm-mm. before she gets me all the way fucked up, this has been episode 244. We're all signing off.
Is it
Bye.
244 or 224?
It's 224 because I wanted it to be 227 because I thought that would be better.
Mary. Mary.
Bye, everybody.
Y'all crazy. Y'all got problems.
Oh god, I know that's how I got the noise.
Tatiana ain't waking up till next Monday.
I'm really not waking up. It's gonna be St. Patrick's Day by the time I wake up.
She said she ain't waking up to WrassleMania.
Seriously. I'm not waking up until NXT Brooklyn. Like, it's not happening.
Oh my god.
I don't even think y'all can really look for me for the rest of the year. I might not wake up till SummerSlam.
Episode 224.
It is 224, yes.
Hit
I
our
really
theme
did-
music.
I really did want it to be 227 so badly.
Maybe in 3 more weeks we can have another ladies' night. No.
Or maybe
might
that can
have
be the
had
special
enough of us.
episode.
The
Shenanigans episode.
special, and Tatiana, you can use Sandra's voice the whole episode.
Mary.
She can do the raw recap in Sandra's voice.
And then Stephanie came out with Triple H. Brock Lesnar.
Oh, shit.
Oh my gosh. What is sobriety? What is it? How can I seek it?
Like, I'm not familiar.
Oh my god.
Never experienced that emotion.
Oh my god.
What did your answer? I never felt that. Never experienced that.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw.
Oh my god. Okay.
I really just don't have the sense God gave a Billy Goat.
Oh, okay.
Terrible.
I think we found a new trio for ladies' night.
Oh, bless.
Oh my god. Okay. Ooh, I feel like I don't need to do no ab workouts like for the next 3 days. Like I'm good. Like I usually do ab workouts after I watch my 600-pound life, but I'm good. Oh my god. Okay, Dee Dee, you can close. I think
What we doing?
episode 224.
I've been closed.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Don.
Don just drinking his IPA with pineapple. Thanks to all the fans of WrassleCast. We love you. You're the best. Don't forget the hashtag ChamberCast.
Make sure you tune in.
Yes, Miss Dee Jenny.
You did cut it off. When did you cut it off? Just
Oh
now?
yeah, this is bonus content.
Oh, okay.
Rawcast, SmackDown Matters, NXT Cast the Strong Style, AEW Cast, Impact Cast. You just put cast at the end of everything. Mania Cast, 227 Cast.
Yes. Now I'm gonna like watch 227 when I wake up in 2022.
No, that's how you gonna sound when you wake up for WrestleMania 37.
She's all like me.
Like, oh, NXT is back in Brooklyn? Yes, we back. Bitch, we back. We missed you last time, but we back. Yeah, we did miss you, girl, because we went to the takeover, and then Dee and I found a bar that had SummerSlam.
I left early. I left Takeover early because I was
left before I even got there.
Trash.
Oh
Like I was so trash. And my the place where I get my nails done is like right down the street from Barclays. So I didn't want to get hit with like surcharges with Uber. So I just walked down to the nail shop and got an Uber and took my ass home because I was done.
Girl, I took my mama and she was loving it. First, she was like, I ain't gonna go. And I was like, just go. Every time I take her to wrestling, she's always hesitant. And then when we actually go, she's like, that was so much fun. I'm like, I know. She's like, okay, who do I cheer for? I'm like, well, like when Undisputed Era came out, she's like, well, who do I cheer for? I'm like, well, I was explaining to her to like heel and baby faces. So she was rooting for all the baby faces.
Mm-hmm.
So she was like booing like Undisputed Era and like Adam Cole. And I'm like, no, but I like them. And she's like, no, they're bad guys. And I'm like, she's so cute. She had a good time though.
She was lots of fun.
Yeah, she had a ball.
Sweet.
Didn't your brother take your nephews or something?
My brother, yeah. So what was the last pay-per-view? What was that, Royal Rumble?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, my brother took my nephew. And he texted me like, man, I seen Ember Moon's cakes from the cheap seats. I'm like, first of all. He said, I'm gonna marry her. I seen her booty from the cheap seats. I'm like, what? Nigga, what? He's like, I was way up there, but I saw that ass from where I was at. I'm like, I just can't. But he said it did lull at moments, which of course, I mean, it's WWE. So when you have a 5-hour long program, of course it's gonna,
right,
lull at moments. But yeah, he said they enjoyed it. My nephew had a good time. He had fun. It was his first pay-per-view, like seeing it live. And then he also hadn't been to a WWE event in a long time. So yeah, our dad used to take us growing up all the time, whether it was WWE or some independent promotion. That was our thing. He would take us. So I don't think my brother had been to one in years, like at least 10 years. So he took my nephew. I've taken my nephew before and he loves it. He loves Dean Ambrose. He calls him Dean Ambrose. Yeah. He's like, is Dean Ambrose going to be there? And John Cena. And then I have a little cousin he just made 13. So, he thinks he's grown now. But I'll take him too. And he tries to act all cool. But then when like Kane and John Cena come out, he starts screaming like a little girl. I'm like, yeah. Uh-huh. So, yeah. So I try to take the babies, but yeah, they had a good time. They did. And Dee and I were going to go to SummerSlam, but I'll be in
Cambodia.
Southeast Asia. Are you going to be changing lives and healing babies?
I'm going to be teaching English. So, yes, I will be there.
So,
but Survivor Series is in Chicago.
So that means that our next Ladies Night WrassleCast is going to be in July or June.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't know how internet is going to be in Cambodia.
Yeah, July works. I mean, I'll be overseas in July too, but I can make it work.
Okay, look at you. Just Miss International National.
But I feel like, we should save a date for Survivor Series for the ladies to gather in Chicago for Survivor Series in November. Just saying.
It's
So,
the
oh,
It'll
yeah.
be
week before
fun.
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
I
Second
can
So
do
it's
August,
that.
like,
snowed in. Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Yes, come through. We'll have fun.
What do you
Show you
guys
guys
do
my
when
city.
it snows like a lot? Like, what do you do in
they don't
between?
do nothing.
What
Chicago
do
ain't
you
afraid of
mean?
snow.
We ain't afraid of no snow. We still be kicking
Snow in
it.
Chicago is rain anywhere else. They don't give
Exactly.
two shit.
We don't care. Like, oh, it's 50
Nothing
below. Let's
stops.
We ain't doing. Look, I was ice skating the day before my birthday. It was a snowstorm, and I'm like, "Let's go ice skating." We out there ice skating outside along the lake. Had a ball. The next day was my actual birthday. We went out. I mean, it snowed from the time I got there to the time I left, and then some. We ain't afraid of no snow at all. Like, oh, I can't dig my car out. Well, I'm gonna just get in the Uber. Yeah, or the train, or bum a ride with somebody. But like Dee said, we ain't afraid of no snow. But November, the week before Thanksgiving, oh, you be good.
That's the week before Thanksgiving. Like, I wish it was just the weekend after, so I could just be like, I'm gonna go visit my family and then go to a wrestling match. But I go. What's one week?
It'll
Whatever.
be fun. I know that would be dope if it was just like, but you know what? I'm just gonna go the week before and just stay. Just stay until after Thanksgiving. It'll be fun. So, Tatiana,
I'm coming.
when is
Yeah.
November 24th? Is that the date for Survivor Series or something like that?
It sounds right. It's something like that.
We got to get Angelina too.
Oh yeah, she was a big ball of fun.
Yeah, November 24th would take over on the 23rd.
Ooh, takeover.
Right. I'm about that takeover life. Yeah, Angelina's dope. So that's our four, our quartet. Don, you can come too.
Oh, thank
Quintet.
you. Thank you for the invite. I was
Quintet.
wondering. I was wondering if I was going to
I
get it.
mean, we need a responsible adult to, be there.
We need a minder.
We do. We need a handler.
Handler.
Ladies, your Uber's here. Dee Dee, don't stand on that. Tatiana, stop trying to fight that person.
Yep, that's on brand.
Tatiana, you are not part of the show. Stop fighting in the stands.
Vince McMahon did not book this. Stop fighting.
And like, this is why it's better than what Vince McMahon booked, because he didn't book it. That's gonna be dope. And maybe we can like go find Finn Balor.
Oh, Finn lives in Brooklyn.
Wait, what? I'm talking about Survivor. We can go find him, but if he in Brooklyn, I mean, a tree grows in Brooklyn. We can come.
So he lives. I don't know if he's moved recently, but I know as of last year he lives in. Is it Fort? Yes, he lives in Fort Greene. He lives in Fort Greene, Brooklyn.
Oh,
you
so
right.
We can find him.
I mean, Brooklyn kind of big, but I mean.
But it's like WrestleMania weekend, he'll be home, so there has to be some way to bump into him.
Is WrestleMania in New York this year?
Yep, it's in
Jersey.
It's in
in Jersey, East Rutherford.
Oh, yeah,
Lord. Nobody's going there.
No, absolutely not. You could not pay me enough to go out there.
That's funny.
Sounds far east to Rutherford.
I think I'd rather just have a party because I'm not
and like have everybody over.
Yeah, because I'm not. No, just that commute alone. That commute is hell.
I'd say going to that bar was fun. Actually,
that bar was fun. WrestleMania is April 7th. I mean, I can come to Brooklyn. Just saying. I can come anywhere.
Love all these wrestling plans being made on the fly here.
I mean,
Booking, travel plans.
I was gonna say something else, but I gotta say it off the record, so I'll wait till Don turns the recording off and then say what I was gonna say.
Okay. Well, on
Yeah.
that note, we'll do that. So
I don't want it to. Oh, this is behind the scenes content, and I was like
okay.
talking about somebody. And they're like, "What, bitch? I'm blocking you on Twitter." Oh, my bad.
Okay, you're good. It's
You
up.
want to talking about somebody? Let me
It
stop.
still say live, Don.
Oh, I never use that part. That's just a backup.
You say you ain't getting me caught up.